What's up, bro? In this video, we're going to talk about, is it a myth or is it not a myth that women only date guys that are rich? Okay, do women like guys that are wealthy? Do they not? Why do they? We're going to get into that, and we're going to get a female perspective on this. So, look, you might be broke right now. You might be wealthy. You might be broke and have no girls. You might be wealthy and have no girls. So we're going to dive into it. Firstly, you need to understand that the male has a responsibility and the female has a responsibility. They both bring something to the table. Okay, so what the guy brings to the table is he needs to be able to provide, protect, he needs to be able to give security, he needs to be able to take care of her. Okay, this is also going back in time, in the caveman times. The guy would be the leader, the guy would find the resources, would give her food, she would take care of the kids. And again, it's not this misogynistic thing like, oh, girls must do this and guys must do this. No, it's just the guy should be able to take care of her physically, protect her. He needs to be able to provide, but at the same time, if she is using you, almost like a gold digger, she's using you, she's only with you because you're providing in this way, that's not on, that's a red flag. But you should still want to provide for the girl that you're with. As long as she's not tooling you or using you for that, you should want to. Okay, and what is the woman bringing to the table? Well, she's bringing, firstly, she's caring for you. She's caring for potentially if you have offspring, kids. Okay, she's providing that love. She's providing that support. She's providing those emotions. Okay, she's there to almost balance you out. Okay, she's providing a lot. Okay, so both of you are bringing something to the table. And if she doesn't bring anything, that's an issue. Okay, and if you don't bring anything, that's also an issue. So now we're getting into the whole money thing, the whole provider, because you might be thinking, well, I don't want to provide for any girl. I don't want to pay for any girl. Well, look, if it's a girl that you like, as I said, as long as she's not tooling you and using you for money. I know a lot of guys, they have that issue of, well, when I buy a girl a drink at a club, she talks to me for a second and leaves. So I don't want to buy anything. Well, yes, okay, that might be the case. But when you start getting to know a girl, it's okay to provide for her. I mean, if anything, it's a good thing, as long as she's not using you for it. So let's get Nikita's take in terms of, firstly, being with a guy that just has this mindset of, I will never pay for anything. I'm sure that's a little bit off-putting. And also the other extreme of a guy that's just, I'm gonna get this girl through my money. Like, she might not like me, but I'm just gonna buy her everything. I'm sure that's also a little bit off-putting. So how do you see all of this?
I'll definitely say if a guy's just trying to buy you, well, you know, to be fair, there are girls that just care about that, and then there's girls that don't. For example, I've been in a few relationships and I was the one that always bought everything. So I don't think it has to do with money always, but it depends on the woman, as I said.
Yeah, for sure. And look, I'm sure for you guys, it's maybe there's a 1% of women or that are the gold diggers, whatever, but you don't want those type of girls.
No, probably like more than 1%.
Yeah.
A lot of them, I know a few.
And even if it's 10, 20%, those are probably not the girls that you're going for. And ultimately, you need to think to yourself, why are women actually interested in a guy that's successful? Because you could be thinking to yourself, well, why does she care? Why is this always about money? It's not about money. It's your role to provide. It's your role, again, in a healthy way. She's bringing a lot to the table as well. You need to be able to take care of her. Now, this is always also to do with the circumstances. If you've known her for an hour, no, find out who she is. But once you start dating that girl, okay, again, you should treat her in a way that builds her up, and she should be providing, putting a lot in to the relationship, to the dating as well, okay? And why do women actually want a so-called successful guy? Because it shows lots of good traits. It shows that he can potentially take care of her. He can he can help with security.
He's a gentleman.
He's a gentleman. He can take care of her. He can make sure that she's always healthy, that she's safe, okay? That she has resources, and if she's in a time of need, in terms of if she's pregnant, he'll be able to take care of her, okay? If they do have a family, he'll be able to provide and support. Okay, she needs to know that. Now again, she has to bring things to the table as well, okay? She has to bring a lot to the table as well, but it's your job as a man to also, in the right time, if it's the right girl, to provide and to actually give those resources to her if you really care about her. Okay, it's sharing the so-called those resources. If you are not rich or you don't have financial resources at the moment, then it's okay, but build towards that. She still needs to understand, like, oh, this guy has potential. Okay, he has potential, he's ambitious. But if you feel that everything, there's a little bit weird, everything is about money, everything is about how much do I make, what can I give for her? No, that's a red flag, okay? Because then she's with you for the wrong reasons, okay? So just think about all these things, understand all these things, realize that it's not about being angry at women. Why do beautiful girls just want me because of money? No, it's not about that, okay? Don't be angry, just realize, look, a guy has a role, a woman has a role, and maybe she'll still, everything's different, every relationship's different. Maybe she'll provide at some points, but ultimately, you're the protector, you're the leader, you're the one in charge, okay? And not in a bad way, but you need to have that dominant alpha energy, okay? And part of that is making sure, like, look, I know if you're in trouble, I know if you need me, I'm here to support, okay? But if she's using you for specific things, that's not on. Okay, so just keep that in mind.